So, you've been doing a lot of thinking about
Assalamu
burnout
alaikum
lately.
everyone. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Amina Education Valley from Rehan AI Teacher Training Level 1. I'm batch 19 student. Today we are going to talk with a chatbot that is Maya on the topic how to improve focus and concentration. This is
Gotcha.
a
Okay.
skill we have to improve this skill. So we are going to talk with with Maya. So let's get started. Hello Maya.
Hey, nice to meet you, Amina. Ready to dive into focus and concentration? What's first on your mind?
Okay, tell me what is focus and what is concentration.
Okay, so people often use focus and concentration like they're the same thing, but there's a little difference. Focus is more about choosing what to pay attention to, like pointing a spotlight. Concentration is about sustaining that attention over time, even when things get distracting. Basically, focus is starting, concentration is continuing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you, Maya, for defining the focus and the concentration. Is it, as people say, that it is hard to focus and concentrate in this digital world? What do you say?
Totally. It's a legit struggle. Our brains didn't evolve to handle this constant barrage of notifications, tabs, and endless scrolling. It's like trying to read a book in a disco, possible, but exhausting. The digital world isn't inherently bad, but it's designed to grab your attention, which works against both focus and concentration. It's a real uphill battle.
Okay. Is focus and concentration are interrelated to each other?
Definitely. They're super connected. Think of it like building a tower. Focus is laying the first brick, deciding what you're going to work on. Concentration is carefully stacking all the bricks on top of each other, steadily, without the tower falling over. You need a solid focus to even begin concentrating. And the more you concentrate, the stronger your focus gets. They feed into each other.
Okay. Is doing multitasking affect the brain or affect improve of focus and concentration?
Oh, multitasking is, yeah, that's a bit of a myth, honestly. It doesn't actually improve focus or concentration. In fact, it kind of wrecks them. What really happens is rapid task switching. Your brain has to constantly reorient itself, which is mentally draining and actually reduces efficiency. It's like trying to run multiple programs on a computer with limited RAM. Everything slows down, impacts your ability to deeply focus on anything.
Oh, okay. You gave a very good example comparing with the focus and multitasking with the CPU and the RAM.
Glad that clicked. I pick up bits and pieces from everywhere. It's a useful analogy, right? It's easy to think you're getting more done by juggling a bunch of things, but you're usually just spreading yourself thinner.
Okay. People say that usually they lose the focus. So what is going on that they lose their focus and what happened in their brain so that they lose focus?
Good question. There's a lot going on when we lose focus. Basically, your brain's default mode network kicks in. That's the network that's active when you're daydreaming, mind wandering, thinking about things other than what you're supposed to be doing. It's not a bad thing. It's important for creativity and self reflection, but it pulls your attention away from the task at hand. Neurologically, it's kind of like your brain's attention resources are limited. When you get stressed, tired, or bored, it's easier for that default mode network to take over. Dopamine also plays a role. Distractions often give a little dopamine hit, which can reinforce the habit of losing focus. It's a whole cascade of things.
Okay. Is stress impact our focus and concentration?
Big time. Stress is a major focus killer. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, which is a stress hormone. Cortisol is useful in short bursts, but Chronic stress keeps those levels elevated, and that can actually shrink a prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for things like attention, planning, and decision making. So, yeah, stress directly impacts your ability to focus and concentrate. It's like trying to build that tower again, but someone keeps shaking the ground.
Okay, is a focus a skill?
Absolutely. Focus isn't some innate talent you're born with, it's a skill, like playing an instrument or learning a language. And like any skill, it can be developed and improved with practice. It takes effort, but it's totally possible to train your brain to focus better.
Hmm. Okay. What are the biggest myth about focus?
Ooh, good question. Okay, biggest myths. First, that multitasking is efficient. We already debunked that. Second, that you can instantly force yourself to focus. It takes training and mindful effort. Third, that a quiet environment is always best. Sometimes a little white noise or background music can actually help. And finally, that focus is just about willpower. It's also about managing your energy levels, minimizing distractions, and creating the right conditions for deep work. People think it's just about grinding harder, but it's smarter, not harder.
Oh, Maya, you explain it very
Just
well. Okay. What daily habits help improve focus naturally?
glad to hear it's landing. Okay, daily habits. First, consistent sleep. Seriously. Sleep deprivation is a focus assassin. Second, regular physical exercise. It boosts blood flow to the brain. Third, mindfulness and meditation. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a difference. Fourth, time blocking, scheduling specific blocks of time for focused work. And finally, minimizing distractions, turning off notifications, closing unnecessary tabs, finding a quiet space. Small, consistent changes make a big difference over time.
Yes, Maya, you said right. Because of some of these things I have tried, and that I was very focused and concentrated when I was calm and silence.
See, you're already proving the point.
Yeah.
It's about finding what works for you. It's not a one size fits all thing. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to maintaining focus? Is it external distractions or does your mind just wander?
Actually, it was the extra noises that I felt was struggling with, because it take me time to that block that outside noise and calm down for me. Okay, tell me, you said about the meditation or some mindful practices. Could you tell me what are that mindful practices?
Okay, so mindful practices. Beyond formal meditation, there's a lot you can do. One simple one is mindful breathing, just focusing on the sensation of your breath going in and out. Another is body scan meditation, where you systematically bring awareness to different parts of your body. You can also practice mindful walking, paying attention to the sensation of your feet on the ground. Even things like mindful eating, savoring each bite can help train your attention. The key is to intentionally bring your awareness to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them.
Okay. Is food linked with the focus and concentration? Because people say that some foods are there that which you intake, it will help you in boosting in focus or concentration. Is it true?
Yep, absolutely. Food is definitely linked. Your brain needs fuel to function optimally, and certain foods are better brain fuel than others. Things like fatty fish, rich in omega 3s, blueberries, nuts and seeds, and whole grains are all good choices. They provide nutrients that support brain health and cognitive function. Staying hydrated is also huge. Dehydration can seriously impair focus. And avoiding sugary snacks and processed foods is a good idea, as they can cause energy crashes. It's not magic, but giving your brain the right nutrients can definitely make a difference.
Hmm. Okay. Let's say if someone don't have that much like resources or that much financial thing, so what can he or she do to get more focus, or which food should they take?
That's a really important point. You don't need expensive superfoods. The most affordable options are often the best. Things like eggs are packed with nutrients. Oatmeal is a great, cheap source of sustained energy. Beans and lentils are fantastic for brain health. Even just focusing on eating more fruits and vegetables, whatever's in season and affordable, can make a big difference. Drinking plenty of water is also free. It's more about making smart choices within your budget than splurging on expensive supplements or trendy foods. Prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods is the key.
Hmm. How long should a person be focused before taking a break?
There's no one size fits all answer, but the Pomodoro technique is a popular and effective method. It suggests working in focused 25-minute intervals, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. But ultimately, it depends on your individual energy levels and the task at hand. Pay attention to your body. When you start feeling your attention drifting, that's a sign it's time for a break. Don't push it. It's more effective to take regular short breaks than to try and power through when you're losing focus.
Okay. As you said, that focus and concentration is a skill. So, as a parent, how can we inculcate this concentration and focus skill or build in the children?
That's a great question. It starts young. For little kids, things like puzzles, building blocks, and reading aloud can help develop attention span. Limiting screen time is huge. It's really hard for young brains to develop focus when they're constantly bombarded with stimulation. As they get older, you can encourage activities that require sustained attention, like playing musical instruments, doing art, or playing strategy games. Creating a quiet study space can also help. And importantly, modeling good focus yourself, putting away your phone when you're interacting with them sets a good example. It's about creating an environment that supports concentration and gradually building their attention muscles.
Mhm. How can we regain focus after mental burnout?
Okay, that's a really important one. Regaining focus after burnout is a process, not a quick fix. First, prioritize rest and recovery. You need to give your brain a chance to recharge. That means sleep, but also disconnecting from work and stressful situations. Second, gentle movement can be really helpful. A walk in nature, yoga, whatever feels good. Third, practice self compassion. Burnout isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign you've been pushing yourself too hard. And finally, gradually reintroduce focused work, starting with small, manageable tasks. Don't try to jump back into everything at once. It's about rebuilding your capacity slowly and intentionally. It may also be helpful to talk to a therapist or counselor to process the burnout and develop coping strategies.
Okay. Is there any affirmations are there so we can help train focus and concentration practice on daily basis?
Yes, definitely. Affirmations can be a really useful tool. Here are a few ideas. I am calm and focused. I easily concentrate on the task at hand. I am present and mindful. I release distractions and embrace clarity. My attention is strong and unwavering. The key is to repeat them regularly with intention and belief. You can say them out loud, write them down, or simply repeat them to yourself silently. It's about retraining on retraining your brain to focus on positive focused thoughts. You can also customize them to fit your specific needs and challenges.
Okay. Let's say I want to practice this focus and concentration or work on this skill. So, what one small step can I take today?
Okay, awesome. One small step you can take today. For the next 15 minutes, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, close all unnecessary tabs on your computer, and focus on a single, simple task. It could be reading a book, writing in a journal, or doing a crossword puzzle. Just fully immerse yourself in that one activity without multitasking or getting distracted. That's it. 15 minutes of focused attention. That's a great starting point. It's about building that muscle, one small step at a time.
Yeah, Maya, you guide us in a very good way. Thank you for all your guidance and suggestions.
You're very welcome, Amina. I'm glad I could help. It was a really good conversation.
Yeah.
Remember, focus is a skill, so keep practicing.
Okay, Maya, sure.
All right. If you ever want to revisit this or explore any of these topics further, just let me know. Have a good one.